life, small, magic, magic, magical, and simple. This magic is not necessarily simple. Oh, next, this magic is a very good. A foreign friend of mine, the first to teach me a magic, is about the English a magic. First of all, we have 4 playing cards. Here are 4. Ace are spades, hearts, clubs, diamonds, and their corresponding English. For example, this is called ace of spade ace, of heart ace, of clock ace, of diamond. Next, I will give them half of the playing cards in each hand. Each hand will have some cards on top of our cards first. The first one is our ace of diamond. I will pick up this card and put it in and find a place to put it in, right? Our ace of clock, right? I can put it in when the foreigner's friend also performed this way to show me. I said at first I do not know why. He can also speak Chinese. Why he wants to speak English in front of me again, I do not understand English well, right? Why he wants to tell me about this ace of spade. I also put it in the end. He told me that in fact, in our foreign countries, there is a so-called lucky number. I do not know if you also did not. He said at that time his lucky number is 7. At this time, he spread out the card. Magical things happen. There is a 7 reversed at this time. I think it will not be so coincidental. How a reversal of a 7. At this time, he said, in fact, this is a prophecy of a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The first appeared to be the ace of diamond, right? Okay, put the card back after he snapped his fingers again. The second appeared live card, directly spread it appeared, is our ace of clock audience. Remember what our third is. The ace of hearts, right? Ace of hearts of the English. Remember how to pronounce it. Ace of heart. Ace of heart, very magical. A magic heart last in this position to see clearly. The last this, please see. Ace of spade is not. I'm a 7 to us as long as we shake it the last one. Ace of spade can be changed out of a very magical one on the English 4. Magic, want to know why? Immediately tell everyone. Okay, next we explain how this magic is accomplished. First step, we have to find the first 4 ace. Right next, we put the 4 ace on the table first to put it in order, especially spades, hearts, clubs, diamonds. Next, we have to find a lucky card. It must be set to be a 7. At this time, we smash the card. Is this way 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 to be found to find the 9 card smash cards. To this side on it after these cards. To it this 7. Pick up the focus came to hey. We have to use a small thumb in this position to put it against these cards. Okay, at this time it is above the card of the 7 in. This position here are 9 broken cards. Remember this thing on it. After we split the cards up, when the attention of the first card is to take a third of the above cards. This copy of the card is to give 1/2 of the card above after the rest of this directly to him, to pay attention not to slide out of this 7, to pay attention to this position, but normally will not slide out of the LAA after the rest of the card directly on it. Can be very clean effect after the first step. We first pick up the card, looks like a plain and simple like this, randomly find a location to insert it right. In fact, is not the hardest card. I would put into 1, 2, 3 in this position between the 3 and 4 to put in. Remember, this is very important. Every step cannot be wrong after the club's ace to put it on top of the deck of broken cards on the hands of the deck, to put in the whole deck of cards stacked on the card ace of hearts ace. A little bit of a difference between the hearts ace is to put it on top of the deck of broken cards, directly to put it on top, and then put it the whole deck of cards. The ace of hearts is a little different. The ace of hearts puts it on top of the broken deck and then puts the whole deck on top of it, and then you say it's not messy enough. In fact, at this point you have to pick up 2 broken cards and cut them. Go to the bottom. Okay, put the 2 cards. Cut cards to the bottom, understand this way. Cut cards. Of course you say, I will not cut cards. There is no good way. I can cut directly cut it down, and then cut it down can cut 2 after the last spade is very simple. As long as you put on the pressure on it can be at this time. If you are successful in these steps, then you spread the cards, then that the 7 will be in the middle of the deck of cards in comparison to the more broken in the middle of the position. Let's try to spread it out. We can see that it is relatively in the middle of the deck. If this is done correctly, he may be in the front or a little bit behind the position. At this time, We use the left hand to put the cards away to the position of the 7 to press him. At this time the other cards are put away and put in the position of the card. Note why we have to press him, because at this time we have to pick up the 2 broken cards and press them together. When we press them down we put them together. In fact there are 2 broken cards here. Well, we pick up 2 more to put it up. After this time we say that this is a prophecy. We directly reverse open the gently here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The first diamonds will appear at this time to put the whole deck of cards together. In fact, just now you know what I7 behind that is actually the rose. This we spread it out again. He will appear here is the rose. Of course, at this time we can find out the ace of hearts, right? Called ace of heart in English. Ace of heart is the meaning of ace of hearts, of course. We'll say that my English is not good. Really, do not practice English can perform this trick. Can you see here? 2, 1, 1 pair looks like what 11, right? In fact, we can count 1 is your card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 1, right? In fact, we can count 1 is your card. I'm not good at English, really. Don't know how to practice English. Can you perform this magic trick? You can see here 2, 1, 1 pair. It looks like what 11, right? In fact, we can do a dozen. 1 is your card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11. Ace of hearts, okay. Ace of... After that last ace of spades, in fact, he has been in the second card of the deck. We can use various methods. Can be so bullet card change or placed here on top of the top with 2 cell phone top change can be accomplished. Right. Life magic, magic and simple. You have learned this so magical English magic.